Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day today. I am starting the makeup tutorial by applying my primer by Makeup Forever. This is a brightening primer, which I know once I apply it, it kind of doesn't really look brightening, but I was giving it a try. It does make my skin look a little bit darker, but we're applying foundation, so it's okay. I am going in with the Benefit Pore Fessional primer only in the areas where my pores are a little bit more noticeable, which is only kind of like close to my nose in that area of my cheeks. That's where I am applying it. I'm trying to kind of just buff it in, that way it will be a little bit better, and then I'm just using the excess in the surrounding areas. This primer is actually one of my favorites when it comes to diminishing the pores or the look of the pores. I love it. And now I'm going to be applying my Becca what's it called, Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Prosecco Pop. And I decided to apply it with a brush because since I already applied my primer, especially the Professional one, I didn't want to like remove it. So I just wanted to brighten up a little bit, especially the center part of my face that was looking a little bit too dark because of the primer. I know that with the foundation would be fine, but I wanted more like a brighten up effect, so I just applied it in the center parts of my face. Now I'm going in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. This is my favorite foundation of all time, especially if I want to keep myself matte all day. This one is in the color 4W2 Toast, and I am applying it with a Real Technique sponge. Just buffing it in my face, making sure that everything is nice and blended, and that we just get a nice coverage. And now I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the color Golden Medium or Medium Tan Golden, and I'm going to list all of the products down below so you guys can always go in there and check what I just applied on my face, especially if I forget something. As you see, of course, I'm applying the concealer in the areas where I want to brighten up, which is underneath my eyes, center part of my face. And now I'm going in with while the concealer kind of sets a little bit underneath my eyes to get better coverage, I am applying my LA Girl Pro concealer in the color what's this color, Beautiful Bronze, and this is just to contour the face. It is very dark, but this concealer melts on your face super good. Can't even speak today, don't know why. And I'm going to now just blend everything out. Maybe I'm done actually. No, just kidding. So I'm gonna blend it with the sponge again, with the other side of the sponge that is a little bit smaller, just making sure that we get a nice coverage. And as you see, it's just mainly underneath my eyes. This color is actually probably like 2 tones lighter than my skin tone, which is great when you want a really nice brighten up kind of look. I made sure I left it underneath my eyes for a little while, like I told you guys, just so I can get the best coverage. When the concealer is a little bit lighter, you either need to color correct or just make sure that your bags are not that dark. I think this day they weren't very dark. There are some times that if I try to apply this color underneath my eyes directly without a color correcting concealer, it will be a mess. It just doesn't really cover. And now I'm going to apply a product that I've been using now for a couple of months and I have been absolutely loving, which is the Cover FX Translucent Light Perfect Setting Powder. And this powder is amazing. It doesn't leave me any white cast, even though at this moment it doesn't look like, and it doesn't give you a flashback, which I feel I kind of get with the Becca with the Laura Mercier powder that I love. With this one I don't get that, plus this one is very fine and melted, so it really just makes your skin look super smooth. So I'm really liking this concealer. Might change my Laura Mercier for this one once my Laura Mercier is done. Now I'm going in with the Tarte's Pro Glow palette that I received on BoxyCharm. I believe was in June, and I am just contouring all over around my face and also on my cheeks, underneath my chin, just the areas where I want it to look a little bit smaller. Now I'm going in with the I think it's the darkest color, pink color, and I'm going in with the lighter color, which for some reason actually shows up a little bit better on my skin than the darker color of this palette. But they both show up nicely. You have to build them up. They're not extremely pigmented, but it's okay. Now I'm going in with the highlighter, which looks very, very good on my skin. It kind of gives you like a wet look, which is really nice. So I'm really loving it. I'm going in also on my nose, which I love doing that. It just makes it look a little bit more pointy. And now I am applying this primer or setting spray, sorry, by the brand Skin Company. I'm going in now on my brows and just using my It Cosmetics brow pencil. And what I do is I just fill in the little areas that I'm missing some hairs, especially kind of like the tail, and then just give it a little bit more shape. That's pretty much all I do in my case. And now I'm just going in with the Anastasia clear gel, brow gel, and this is just to make sure they stay in place because my brows are crazy. And now I'm going in with the eyes, so I'm going to apply this little the lightest color on this Alamar Cosmetics Reina and Caribe Volume 1 palette, which is kind of like a yellowish color, and I'm using it as my first transition color. I wanted something a little bit light because I wasn't sure exactly where I was going, so I wanted that. And now I'm using the Born This Way palette by Decay, which I've been wanting forever. Finally got it a couple of months back. I'm using that light brown color as my second transition color, and I'm going in with a very big fluffy brush, and that's the best thing to do if you want just your look to be seamless and the transitions to be nice. Now I'm going in with a little bit of a smaller brush. Still, it is one of those brushes to blend your eyeshadow, and I'm using a smaller one because I want to create this V shape with this purple eyeshadow. It is one of those eyeshadows that it is pigmented, but you do need to build it up a little bit, and I'd rather do that because I wanted a specific shape, so I was okay with that. As far as the quality of this palette, it is very, very good. It is different than any other palette I've tried. I think, yeah, I have never tried any Decay eyeshadows, so this was my first time, and so far so good. Now I'm using this light like a gold color from the Reina del Caribe palette, and I'm using it in the inner corners of my eyes just to give it a lot of light. I wanted to make sure that that part looks really like bright and just calls a lot of attention, so I decided to apply it first, and then I went in with this green color from the Urban Decay palette, and I am applying it with a eyeshadow brush. I was expecting way more from this eyeshadow specifically. I thought it was going to be a little bit more noticeable. I thought it was going to be a little bit more pigmented. I applied it first with the brush, but on my other eye, which I think I'm not going to show you, I decided to apply it with my fingers to get a little bit better coverage. This kind of shadows sometimes are better with your fingers, but anyways, I wasn't happy with the green. I wanted something a little bit more green, so I decided to go in with this color from the Reina del Caribe, which I absolutely love. I've used this so many times, so I'm just going over on basically like the center part of my lid, and I am applying that green color on top. You're gonna see right away how it just pops so much more. So that's really what I was looking for. Now I'm just making sure I clean up the inner corners again, making sure everything looks nice and blended, and I am looking happy. I wasn't sure exactly how this was going to turn out, but right now I can kind of see it just all coming together. Again, I am just making sure that the transition color is still there, and now I'm going in with this crazy color by Kokie Cosmetics. This is an eyeliner, and it is amazing quality. I was so surprised of how good this is and how it just shows up and pops on my eyes. I am obsessed with the quality of this product. And then on top of that, I decided to go with this purple color from the Urban Decay. I wanted to use this since the beginning, but I didn't know how to incorporate it, and then I decided to do this. So I did the blue in the kind of inside part of my eye, and then I dragged down the purple just to give it a lot of dimension. As you see, it's really interesting. And now I'm gonna do a wing, which is what I wasn't sure if I needed it, but I wanted to show you guys this product, which I think I showed you one time but I didn't talk about it. It's from a brand called The Color on Amazon, and it's one of those that you can kind of stamp your wing, and then you kind of just make it look as thin or as thick as you want. I decided to go with something in between. And I don't know, this thing actually works very good. I think if you're bad at doing eyeliner, this will probably help you a lot. In my case, I don't need it as much because I'm not that bad. It just comes kind of easy to me because of my eye shape, but this is a product that is very interesting. Now I'm using this mascara, which really didn't surprise me. It's nothing special, honestly. I actually forgot the name of the brand. I gave it to my mom because for her, she has amazing lashes, so she doesn't really need a lot of coverage. But as you see, it does. I mean, you can see it, but I don't think it's great. And now I'm using this lip gloss by forget the brand, but anyways, this is the final look, guys. Everything is listed down below. I hope you like it. Please don't forget to let me know if you want to see anything different on my channel. I decided to show you a second look, which is basically changing the lip color. I'm using this lipstick by ColourPop. I forgot the name of this one. I'll list it down below. And then I decided to put on top the gloss just to give it a little bit more like intensity to the look and just be a little bit more brown. This gloss is also very good. It feels super comfortable. I got it on my boxy charm as well. And yeah, just wanted to show you a second option for the lips. Love you guys. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I can't wait to see you on my next video. I'm going to post another look that is going to be amazing, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe, hit the bell button. Love you. Bye.